Attend the ADPAN Conference with me, where delegates from all over the world gather in Manila to reimagine a death penalty-free Asia Pacific. As members of the Transformative Justice Collective, Kirsten and I are here to represent Singapore. Today, we discuss the trends and challenges surrounding the death penalty here. Hundreds of people in the region remain on death row, with 530 of them in overcrowded prisons in Indonesia, for example. Abolitionists also face constant state and non-state sanctions in our increasingly authoritarian world. Through state-affiliated mainstream media, internet brigades, and media laws, the state narrative remains dominant, while activists are punished through censorship and criminalization. Some have faced death threats, and the Maldivian Democracy Network has even been forced to operate in exile. We also talked about how to navigate these challenges. Representatives from Taiwan and Malaysia shared about the need to train more young lawyers in strategic litigation and defense. I shared a bit about TJC's door-knocking efforts and Satu's workshops.
Social media at the start seemed like a space where this democracy can happen, right? But more and more, the state has come up with more authoritarian tools to be able to clamp down on our social media presence, where we come offline to speak to people face to face and actually have the opportunity for people to question what they think are their own beliefs as well.
In the afternoon, we watched Menunggu Masa, a documentary about Mainthan, a former death row prisoner who seems to have been wrongfully convicted of murder. After the screening, we learned from co-director Sherry Razak Dali that the mandatory death penalty was abolished in Malaysia in 2023. Thereafter, Mainthan managed to be resentenced and released after 2 decades of his life was taken from him. It is an important short film that reflects the risk of miscarriage of justice via the death penalty. You may watch it on Freedom Film Network's website. Similar themes carried into the keynote dinner. Adria Olelia's address stuck to me. He was Mary Jane Veloso's lead counsel. The TLDR of her case is that Mary is a Filipino single mother who wanted to seek better work opportunities, so she applied to work abroad as a domestic worker. She had ended up becoming a victim of human trafficking. Despite this, when heroin was found in her luggage in Indonesia, she was sentenced to death by firing squad. Just hours before her execution, her recruiters were arrested in the Philippines for similar cases. Indonesia then granted her temporary reprieve so that she could provide her witness testimony. After 15 years of imprisonment in Indonesia, she finally returned to the Philippines just last year. Outcomes like this are rare, but victims like her aren't. Migrant workers in the region, such as those who commute into Singapore, tend to be the target of drug syndicates. They are tricked into trafficking drugs, arrested, read the death sentence, spend years on death row, then are executed by the state. What we need is to end poverty, not life, and to protect victims of human trafficking, not convict them of crime. Stay tuned to hear about Day 2.